Well, Bobcat, I think extra donuts are always a plus in any universe. Nothing wrong with a few extra donuts. I'm glad they did that for you. I'm glad they give you a few extra donuts just for having a bad day. Welcome back to RimWorld, Bobcat, and anyone else who may be checking it out. Oh, speaking of checking it out, I should go like myself. Hang on. Let me get all geared up here to like myself. There we go. Yes, I would like to play that phone. Thank you very much for letting me know that I am in fact streaming right now. No, play my thing, please. Yes, thank you. All right, there we go. Welcome back. Oh, it's RimWorld. Yep, it's RimWorld. Am I on pause? Yes, I'm on pause. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, we got Sion. Right. We've convinced our prisoner to come and love us. We've Mike Tyson Sion into loving us. We need more food. We definitely need more food for the winter, because winter is coming pretty soon, actually. So, that. What have I got queued up for them to be making at any one time? 20. That's fine. Yeah, 20 is... Okay, are we back now? I'm seeing a nice bright green stream health on this, so do please let me know if we are back. I have no idea what that technical difficulty just was, but apparently, well, something had a freak out. Either YouTube or Streamlabs had a complete freak out there. So do please let me know if we are back. Now, what the heck was I doing last week? What was my whole point? Apart from gathering food... Oh, thank you, Dorkling. I appreciate that. Yeah, YouTube just had a complete meltdown there. The screen started flashing. All sorts of things were happening. It was quite terrible, but apparently we're back now. I wanted to get some food ready for the winter. That's step one. And it looks like Stabby's already on that. Good job, Stabby. Cooking is just like stabbing, but slightly slower and hotter. And Sion, remind me what you're good at. You're kind of broadly good at... Well, you're not good at really anything except construction. But you're kind of met in everything, which is really valuable. So let's get... How much, wood and steel do I have? Not a lot. Boy, not a lot at all. Oh, yeah, we had all those fires, so there's not even a whole heck of a lot of wood available. I did chop those trees down. Mushrooms are filling. Some will even fill you up for your whole life. Are those the poisonous kind and your whole life is 10 seconds? Oh, right, and we've got the alpacas in. Forgot about those guys. Hi, guys. We should probably get some more kibble ready. It's too late to really plant any hay for the season, so we'll just kind of sit on that. And I did build my other stockpile area. Okay, good. That all seems to be going broadly well. Someone want to take the money inside at any point? That seems like something we should be doing. Maybe get the money inside the door. That'd be handy. Right, what are people up to? Stabby's cooking, Pench is researching, Sion's asleep, and so is Mech. Let's just get everyone awake at this point and, active, doing anything at all. Oh, a cargo pod. Yay. I like cargo pods. That's free stuff. What the heck is that? Devil Strand. Okay, well, I guess you can have it. That's not as exciting as I wanted it to be, but... Oh, there's a whole bunch of... Yeah, get all these medicines while you're down here, too. Get everything, because we have nothing here. We've got a few components down here, but not a lot. It's not a great planet that we've landed on. And get all these as well while you're in the neighborhood. We'll want some medicine for winter. Penge, how's the research going? What are we actually researching? Oh, machining. Right, because I want guns. Guns. We need more guns. Speaking of guns, should we be hunting things? What's kicking around the area? Oh, we've already got a couple of Muffalo tagged. Oh, actually, I've got Muffalo tagged to be tamed. That's fair. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and do that. Anything else we want to shoot? Okay, apparently we're back again. I'm not really sure what's going on right at this exact second, but there it is. Something's having a huge freak out, and I'm not quite sure what. So, sorry if there's going to be constant interruptions. We'll kind of get a feel for how this goes, but I don't know what exactly is going on. I've got a nice bright green stream health. It's just twice now YouTube has had a complete and utter freak out. Not really sure why. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see how much of a pain in the neck this is going to be. Yeah, it kept refreshing for me too, Dorkling. It shut down, and then it kept trying to refresh itself, and the only way to fix it was to end the stream in Streamlabs and then restart it, which is mildly fussy, to say the least. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck, but here we are. We seem to be back. If we're going to go down every 5 minutes, we'll have to make a judgment call on that. And last week we were having not stream health issues, but I was getting orange and not green, which is not ideal. Now I've got green, but meltdowns every 5 minutes. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. We'll just have to see what's going on. But, Sion, what are you up to? You're harvesting some heal root. Great. Good thing to be doing there. Penge, what are you doing? You're coming back to research after hopefully hunting something? Maybe? I don't know. And Stabby, what are you up to? You're playing horseshoes. That's less valuable than I might like it to be. I'm not going to lie. That is slightly less valuable. Now I keep having to constantly check to my right to see how the stream health is doing and if we're having another freakout. This boom rat is not ours, right? No. Okay, that doesn't actually belong to us. It's just sort of wandering around. I've had a little trouble with explosions lately. Not ideal, I will say that. So what else do we need to do before winter? Some more food would be good, but we've got a lot of raw food. I think once we turn all of this into real meals, we'll be totally fine for the winter. Hey, Shouting Stone, welcome. Heading out for food, catch the repeat on YouTube. There may be about 20 repeats on YouTube because and I'm getting an orange stream health again. This may bunk out on me one more time. It's maybe like 25-minute streams instead of 1 2-hour stream. You've licked the screen. Oh, you've liked the stream. Well, you do you, Voss Ross. You do you. Lick it, like it. It's all good. I'm kind of concerned that it's getting ready to have another freak out. So if we all start refreshing in the next minute or so, we'll know what's happened and have to figure it out from there. I'm not quite sure what the permanent fix would be. We're having sort of gradually decreasing stream health quality as the weeks have gone on. Like I'd say the past 2 or 3 weeks we've had slightly less and less quality, and now we're having complete breakdowns. And I'm not quite sure where it is. I feel it started happening since Streamlabs did their big update. I kind of feel that's maybe got a few bugs in it that we're not aware of, because this never used to happen to us. We always had a perfectly fine stream, strong stream health, everything went fine. But since they've done the updates, not so much. Not so much. Oh, not bright green stream health, occasional meltdowns. We'll see how it goes. Siren, what do you have to do now? You're cleaning dirt in the animal area. Okay, that's basically fair. That's fine. I'd really like Penge to get moving a little bit more on the research side of things. How are we on the... How smart are you? Oh, you're actually really smart. You're very, very smart at things. Good. Shit, people in your dang improvements. Yeah, sometimes I just don't want any updates. You know what? I'm just one of those people. It's working fine. No need to be throwing any updates into the mix. It's working just fine as it is. But unfortunately, you often can't refuse these things. You're kind of stuck with them. But I'm going to put this one on Streamlabs. I'm going to say since the updates, we've had gradually decreasing stream quality, and I haven't done anything differently on my end. And actually YouTube has done a lot of new things recently, but I don't think they've messed with this to any great degree. So I'm going to put this one squarely on the shoulders of Streamlabs, and we'll see how it goes for the next, the rest of this stream. Could I have Windows 7 back? I'm not even sure I remember Windows 7. Did we have that? Was that before or after the XP thing? Because that was a thing, right? We did an XP or Windows X, or I don't know anymore. There's been a lot of those. We do not have enough power to power all these things. You know why? Because you people are not bringing anything over to the new wind turbine that we wanted to get up and started here. Do we have any steel in the area? I think that's kind of our holdup here. Yeah, we're desperately short of steel. in a major, major way. There's just nothing. There's a little bit up here. Okay. Okay, everybody go start a mining. Get all of this for a start. Because we desperately need steel. They're working on some of this. And they're pegged to do this. There's a little bit of compact. Windows XP. Yeah, well, right. Windows leveled up to 7. So a big flash of light around Windows and it leveled up. Cold snap is over. That's good. A little late in the season to be growing anything. I miss the days when we could make free phone calls from payphones with a toy whistle from a cereal box. Oh, those were the days. That's payphones. Just how about we don't have payphones anymore? We have in our area, I believe, one. It's 2 towns away. I know where it is. It's outside of Dunkin' Donuts. It's mostly used by drug dealers because they still need to communicate with people they need to communicate with. But there is 2 towns away from us. That's how far you'd have to go for an actual standing outside payphone kind of thing. Those they've all been removed. Every single one of them has been removed because it's 2019. That's the only real answer to that. It's 2019. Nobody needs a payphone except for drug dealers. And I think they can probably afford a cell phone. They just don't like them very much, apparently, if you're into that sort of trade. Folks, you kind of really need to hustle on the new wind turbine, and somebody needs to refuel the wood generator, please. You're all mining steel, which is actually awesome. Why don't you prioritize refueling the wood generator? We'll just get some power going in here. Searching eBay to buy a payphone. Would you then hook it up and pay yourself a quarter every time you wanted to make a call? Because that seems tedious. And could you then get the quarter back? When Mrs. Dave and I were building our house, and I was working with the contractor, the builder, the actual guy who was building it. This is someone who owns a massive, massive building company. Probably one of the biggest in our area. They do multi-million-dollar projects. We were low rent for them. We were a filler job for their C team. So when I was working with him, I met with the owner. I personally had done work for him before, so we knew each other. And he was kind of taking me on a little tour of his facility. His not office really. It's warehouses and production facilities. I mean, this is a huge, huge company that was doing this. National company, basically, but they're based in this area. And he took me out to this warehouse where they basically stored all the stuff that they'd taken out of houses or people had refused or changed their minds on and they were stuck with. And they had about 200 Las Vegas slot machines. Just brand new. Wrapping was still on them. Somebody had ordered them. They refused them. The job didn't go through, whatever it is. I'm like, so what are you going to do with these? He's like, I don't know. We're just sitting on them. I'm like, can I have one? Like, can I just have a Las Vegas slot machine in my house? He's like, I give you one if you want. I've got tokens for it too. And I've got the keys so you can just open them. I'm like, cool. He never actually ended up doing it because we had a bit of a falling out. But yeah, he was sitting on about 200 brand new slot machines that he had absolutely no use for, and I totally wanted to put one of those in my house. Did they have a bunch of dead grandmas in a box on a shelf? Yes, with the paper bucket full of quarters, indeed. It's already nighttime. Okay, everyone go to bed and then wake up and be super, super productive, please. I need you to be very productive about things. So yeah, that was something I always wanted to put in the house. Just, a real live slot machine with tokens and stuff. I thought that would be fun if we had company over. It'd be like a little mini Vegas night or something. Get everyone off to bed. Okay, everyone off to bed. There we go. Delightful. Oh yeah, the bed we built for Dorkling that we totally don't need anymore. We could basically deconstruct that. Well, we'll save it in case we get another dog. Dogs are so handy in RimWorld. I should put some floors down. Maybe. Kind of want to save the wood right now. Actually, I could do it out of stone. I've got, how much, what is this, sandstone? Yeah, I could totally do this out of sandstone. Give me flooring, give me sandstone, stone, tile. I know you're saying we don't have enough stored. There's literally some right here. It's totally right here. It's going to be fine, game. It's totally going to be fine. Do we have vents going to all of these rooms? Yes, except the kitchen. That's fine. People can be slightly chilly. Good old-fashioned jukebox. Yeah, that's an idea, too. I could do that. I was kind of favoring the slot machine thing. I just thought that would be really fun. And then maybe someday I'd love to get like an old arcade game, specifically Galaga. That was always my favorite. Whoa. Who are you people? What's your deal? Oh, you're a trader. Okay, who's really good at talking to people? Who's chatty around here? Not you. Stabby's pretty good. Oh, Mech is better. Yeah, Mech, you're the trader of the group here. Yeah, his name is Chicken. His name is Chicken. Oh, it's the slaver again. Oh, I wonder if this is the one who has Penge's mom. That'd be fun again. Penge, we found your mother. She's a naked slave. Sorry. And we can't afford to buy her back. Yeah, go off and see what the slaver's got kicking around. This'll be fun. Know a guy bought an ATM and had him set up in his house. That would be a good way of controlling your spending, I suppose. Or completely not controlling your spending, maybe. Let's see. No. Penge's mother is not in here because she had like a... Well, let's call it like it is. She was a prostitute. And she had some name like Glitter or something like that. Some very, very strip show name. I actually wouldn't turn down the pemmican. And you guys will buy some herbal medicine. I don't really need to sell it, though. Can't afford any of these guys. Wait, actually, I can. Hang on. I can afford a bartender. He's 90, though. Oh, God. He's 90. He's going to last like 2 seconds. Can we learn anything about you, please? You're pretty good at shooting. Well, after 90 years, I suppose you must be. You're really good at plants. However, I don't think you're going to live through the winter. That's kind of the problem. You have no construction or mining skills. I really want another colonist, but not this one. Yeah, sure, the 19-year-old, that's $1,200. But no. We get the 90-year-old. All right, never mind. Cancel that. Yeah, almost certainly has dementia. Bartender is good at shooting, good at shots. Yeah, or they just work in a really, really sketchy bar and they've got a shotgun under the counter there. We have a baseball bat under ours. We've never had to use it, but we've got one, just in case. Just in case it gets a little squirrely. Yeah, the slaver's gone. We can only afford the 90-year-old bartender. I don't want a 90-year-old bartender. At all, like under any circumstances. There's no scenario where I'm going to say, hey, I really want that 90-year-old bartender. I notice the trees are growing back a little bit. Why don't we chop down a few of those, if we could, please? That'll be... why are you out of power? Probably because we have no power. That's going to be my loose solution to that. And the floors are going in. Okay, super. Good. Anyone want to come along? Now, I just made this extra room for no particular reason. What I am going to do is put a bed in here just in case we get another prisoner. We'll just have somewhere to put them, really. Squirrely, you have lots of imps in the bar. Yeah, Sunday night about last call, yeah. It's full of Stranger Things, frankly. Oh, Sion and Mech are getting along. Good. How are we doing here? Oh, yeah. They like each other a lot. Not so fond of Frog Penge Cupboard, though. Could be a fight coming up there. If it was alive, it would make a good kennel. Wait, what would make a good kennel? I've missed something somewhere. If I was alive, it would make a good kennel. Oh, yeah, no, you're dead. Yeah, you're totally dead, Dorkling. You got bitten by a bear. Yeah, and then Penge shot Stabby. It was a surprising day in RimWorld. But yeah, you are totally dead. You ain't coming back from that one. I feel we must have dug out enough steel to deal with the wind turbine thing. Actually, we haven't, but we're pretty close. Do people maybe feel they want to haul some stuff over here? Ever, is what I'm asking. Ever. Darth Knox! Oh, heck! Hello, man! Welcome! Flamethrower buddy for life! Need more flamethrowers. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. You are not wrong, sir. My flamethrower buddy for life, because flamethrowers basically solve everything. Basically everything. We have a llama system outside. Yeah, I've got a couple of alpacas kicking around. And did we make any progress on taming the muffalo? No, apparently not. Is that a heated debate with you and Darth Nox? No, it's not a debate at all. Each of us is firmly on Team Flamethrower. We are very firm and committed in our mutual opinion that a flamethrower solves all of your problems. Any problem you have in life can be easily, and indeed, as Nox says, any debate. Any debate is quickly won with a flamethrower. You want to have a political argument, you want to have a religious argument, you take out a flamethrower, you just won that argument. It's very, very easy. So yeah, Nox and I are flamethrower buddies for life. Because, flamethrowers... Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry about that. Flamethrowers can accomplish all things. All things. Nox, I am not on the channel. I'm playing it for my own personal gratification. Probably about 3/4 of the way through my first War of the Chosen playthrough. So obviously I've done XCOM 2, but I've never done War of the Chosen, and wow, did that just kick it up a level. Holy moly. I'd like a pay rise. Are you sure you don't want to say no? Whips out flamethrower. Yeah, exactly. Guess what? You just got a raise. You got a raise, and probably a really good one too, and a promotion. And you get to date the boss's daughter, and he ain't gonna say nothing about it, cause flamethrower. Stabby, you are cooking. How are we doing on the meals? Because you guys are geared up to cook 20 at a time, but I see we only have 7. 7 does not equal 20 in my world. And I'm also just totally off topic, seeing we've gone about 20 minutes without YouTube having a freak out or Streamlabs. So good on us, I say. Oh, someone has texted me. I'm going to look at that text in the middle of the stream. Oh, it's Penge. Okay, cool. Yeah, doodly doodly doo. Oh, okay, that thing. Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about that. So I will not talk about that. There we go. I will just continue to watch me on my stream. It goes from 1 to 11 real quick in a War of the Chosen. They really, yeah. It's just a completely different game. Like, it's just the amount of new mechanics and new ideas and new concepts they throw in is just crazy. It's just ridiculous. Sorry. Some kind of dust or frog stuck in my throat. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, Nox. It's insanely good. But the challenge is just... wow. Just crazy challenge on this, and just a whole new way of playing it. So, yeah, I'm totally into it. In fact, I'll probably, when I end the stream, I'm going right back to that. Alright. Stabby, what are you doing? You're meditating. That's not really that useful. I get frog pinches in your throat. Yeah, not so much. No, he's got his own thing going on there. Penge is researching. I really need that research to come through. Sion's doing the floors. All these guys just barged into the house and started eating. Why are the alpacas going into... oh, I probably put that corridor into their area. Okay, let me just do a little quick zone management here. No, I want to shrink zones. Yes, that's what I want to do. Except I don't. I just want to manage some zones, please. Yes, animals. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Okay, so let's take that out of there. No, I don't want to expand it. I want to clear it. There we go. Just this bit. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. And actually, you can roam a little more freely if you want. Once you have... oh, except I did that wrong. Now I want to expand it. Once you have all of that, too. There you go. Legendary War of the Chosen is something else. Mix alien rulers into that, and it becomes really... oh, I have the alien rulers mixed into this. I'm just playing it on normal mode. Because, it's the first time playing it, so I just want to get adjusted to it. I'm surprised at... and I'm not patting myself on the back, it's just I played a hell of a lot of XCOM. Surprised at how well I'm doing. A really tough start. Like, you just get shredded in the early game. You are not prepared for that. But once you kind of get a feel for it, you can make it happen. And I already have the alien rulers mixed in. I've already dealing with those. I hate the Archon King. I really hate the Archon King. The Berserker Queen is actually, frankly, kind of a breeze. Honestly, I don't find the Berserker Queen much tougher than a regular old Berserker. But the Archon King, whoo, yeah. A retake of the Imagine Dragon song stuck in my head, Welcome to the New Age. Don't know the song. Vaguely know the band in that I know that they exist. Then you can heal them in another game. Yeah, I didn't... I reinstalled 2 this morning with the anticipation of doing that today. And then I'm like, oh, I kind of have to go through a bunch of the game before I can even get to this. So I'm going to have to commit some time to sort of idly going through some of the levels. At least I only need a 1-star rating. I don't actually have to be good at it. I just sort of have to get through it. But yeah, I'm going to have to commit some time to just sort of plugging along in the game casually until I can get to that unlock stage, which is, it's a thing. So maybe next week, that might be an idea. I like the Lindsey Stirling cover a bit more. Have you and I talked about Lindsey Stirling, Bobcat? Has that come up before? Because I also enjoy Lindsey Stirling. I mean, I'm not a rabid fan, but I like her music. I've got one of her albums. Maybe 2. I think 1. But yeah, have we talked about Lindsey Stirling before? I feel like that's come up. Early game is devastating. Late game, though, you can dish out insane damage by maxing out trees of soldiers' progression. Yeah, the hero classes... fully maxed sharpshooters, yeah, you're not wrong about that. Any fully maxed sharpshooter, whether it's XCOM Enemy Unknown or XCOM 2, are just kind of OP. The hero classes I like in that they're basically superheroes, but they can be very easily killed. They're not immortal. I've already lost one. One of the ones that you start with, I've already lost one of those. One of those is dead. So, they effectively have superpowers. And they're really, really good, but they're not so good. Like, they're not so good that you only take them out in the field. A crew of regular soldiers will also do the job just fine. You don't need the hero classes to get through the game. They're a nice to have, and they have some really, really fun abilities that are fun to play with, but they're not essential. You don't need them. You can get through with the regular old soldiers just fine. Lindsey Stirling take on her class was Bard. Oh, dear. Been watching YouTube stuff from early days. XCOM balance right there. Can't wait for XCOM 3. We were talking about XCOM 3 last week in the stream, and we were kind of tossing around like, what will XCOM 3 be? Because they can't just do another, the aliens have taken over the Earth, you must resist them, because they've done that twice now. That was XCOM Enemy Unknown, and it's XCOM 2. It's effectively the same thing. Enemies rule, or like aliens rule the planet, fight them off. So what do we think XCOM 3 is really going to be? My thought is, if I were designing the game, if they came to me and say, hey Dave, you love XCOM, what would you like to see? I say you take the fight into space. I say we start chasing down the aliens in space, and instead of taking, territories on the map of the Earth, you start taking planets. And planets produce resources you can use to build things or craft things or do whatever. So that was my thought, is you take the battle to them and you start hunting them down in space. Terror from the Deep, okay. They could go back to that. It was kind of, it wasn't completely a reskin, but it was kind of just a reskin. There wasn't a whole lot of like, wow, it was not the leap from Enemy Unknown to XCOM 2. It wasn't that kind of leap. It was just sort of okay, it's kind of another XCOM game. Getting all Ender's Game on them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, in my mind, because they did, although I'm never a fan of like anything Deus Ex Machina in storytelling, they did, kind of knit together Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2. The next logical step after XCOM 2 is, hey, we've reclaimed Earth. We did it. We fought back, we resisted, and, whatever. It's 10 years later, the Earth is starting to heal, all the aliens are gone or whatever. Now we're going to go hunt them down. That would be the way I would do it. If they do another, aliens have taken control of the Earth, fight them off, then I'm kind of, We did that, guys. We've done that twice now. 3 times if you count Microprose XCOM. So we kind of covered that one. Let's think up some new storytelling. You guys are so great with adding new mechanics and new ideas and new concepts and cool, insanely new things in terms of the gameplay. Now you need to come up with a little bit more original story. You need to come up with a little bit of a, let's freshen up the story. Who is texting me now? Oh, it's just my email. Never mind. I thought more people were texting me. So yeah, sorry, I'm checking my phone. It's just I've been chit-chatting with Penge for a couple hours, so just wanted to see if that was him again. Which it was not. It was my email telling me some sort of job offer. Or not job offer, but a new job available. So Sion is planting things. Great. We kind of really need to get the wind turbine cooking sooner rather than later, guys. So I would love to see somebody, don't really care who, Mech, what are you up to today? You're cleaning animal filth. Okay, do that first, because that's gross. And then work on construction skill too low. Okay. Sion, you've got decent construction, as I recall. Where did you go? What are you up to today? Oh, you're taming Muffalo. Okay, that's also handy, so keep doing that. Thief Protection Racket Enforcer. I really do. Thief Simulator is damn fun. I kind of, picked it up as a goof, basically. Like, oh, this is going to be a silly little game. But it's sort of like Hitman with stealing is basically what it is. And low grade. Like low rent Hitman with stealing instead of, why are we not getting this wart? Probably don't have anywhere to put it, actually. But it's a lot more fun than I imagined. All these simulator job hunting things, I was kind of just going to do like 2 or 3 episodes and then move on to the next one. I've kept Thief Simulator going for a little bit longer than I anticipated, if only because it took me so damn long to in the last one to get all the gear I need to go do the quests that I need to do, that I'm going to go do the damn quest at this point. I had to steal a ton of stuff to get the money to get the stupid gloves that are $1,200. So I'm damn well going to go in and break that lady's window. So many black market toasters and routers. Oh, the Powells. They keep buying new routers every day, and I keep going in and stealing them every day because I have the key to their front door. You'd think they'd have figured out to change their locks. If you were really, upping the ante on that game, you would do things like that. Like, oh, you have the front key to the door? The homeowners realize that and change the locks. That's just, I should not be able to steal from these guys 3 days in a row without them kind of figuring it out. And they're off to buy new routers every single time, and I keep stealing them every single day. I have stolen their routers. Because they're like, I don't know, $50 or something. Why not? Penge's training rather. Oh, Sion, you're back. Super. You're taking rice. Okay, we need steel still. I need you guys to be going up and mining sooner rather than later. It looks like somebody may have taken... No, nobody took any steel down there. Somebody used steel for something else. Okay. Powell's need to invest in a dog and new locks. I wonder if dogs come up in that game. I actually don't know the answer to that. They might. I don't see why they wouldn't. That would be a perfectly sensible thing to throw in that game, that a dog starts barking at you. What are you guys up to? Are you off going mining? Oh, good. Super. Great. I really need you to be doing that. And Stabby, you're continuing to cook. We're getting a little bit caught up on our simple meals here, although we should go hunting sooner rather than later. And actually, I kind of wouldn't mind if you put together some more kibble, please. Not a lot, just a tiny little bit. That would be fine. But what's kicking around that we could murder? Oh, some turkeys. No, get those does. That'll be fine. A lot of meat in those things. Yeah, Stabby, keep cooking. Good. Are you folks off mining? Yes, you are. Good. I really need to get this wind turbine up because winter is coming and I need my heaters to actually work. Although I think I've got heat covered. It's not a large building, for one thing. And we've got vents going into every room except the kitchen. And we've got 3 heaters. I think we're broadly going to be fine on that. Oh, we should probably... we already got stuff queued up. There's just too much stuff for 4 people to do. If I do another part of Hell's Crusade, I have a way through on the discussion for the next mission without taking a single loss gets you an achievement too. I haven't decided yet. If I'm going to do another Hell's Crusade, I've got a lot on my plate. I'm trying to wrap up several things on the channel. I'm really trying to actively end some things on the channel. YouTuber's life, I'm looking in your direction. Because I was... Okay, real talk with Dave now. Real talk with Dave. This is going to get a... Well, I'll scan out, so at least we can be looking at RimWorld where things are happening. This may be slightly more... it's not personal, it's just the channel. But this has been the worst summer that the channel has ever seen. Like, my growth is slower than the day I started the channel. And I'm not saying that like, poor me. It's just what it is. But it does kind of lead me to a sort of like, here's the thing, I am not a big enough channel that I can do mega long series. I don't know. I don't have that level of thing. Because here's some hard truths about YouTube. If you're searching for something and you see the thing that you're interested in is episode 20, you're probably not going to click on that because you're not getting it on episode 1. Episode 1 will do great. Everything else will do progressively less and less and less. And then, by episode 30 or whatever, there are dedicated folks watching, and I love those guys. Vosros, I'm looking in your direction. Bobcat, I'm looking in your direction. People who come in for every single episode, and they're looking forward to it. But I'm not big enough to have super mega long running series. And by that, I mean anything over, say, 8 to 10 episodes. I think anything over 8 to 10 episodes is getting a little long. So there's stuff that I want to wrap up. And the next YouTuber's life, we're talking about that. Because, well, first of all, the grind is ridiculous. I cannot get any farther than the computer AI. The computer AI is always just a little tiny bit ahead of me. And frankly, I have been giving you guys, the exact same episode for the last 10 episodes. And I'm not immune to knowing that. This was not a surprise to me. I've known this. But, some views kept coming in, and I know people want to watch it. Item Stash Quest we are probably not going to do. Thank you. Although, I do want to invest in the things we're going to need to move this colony sooner rather than later. Because this place sucks. It's especially harder with smaller channels. Exactly, Nox. Now, you take someone, I'm just going to talk about a guy I love, Many a True Nerd. He can do a 45 episode series, and I will be riveted to every single one of them. And probably watch them all twice, truth be told. But I'm not that big a deal. Nobody cares if I'm doing a long-running series. Ideally, I want to wrap things up in a timely manner. I want there to be a satisfying end to it. I would love to sit and play every single game till the very end of the game. Usually, sometimes I'm just bored. Sometimes just like, yeah, you know what? I really don't want to play this anymore, and that's what it is. Long live Tavern Tycoon. You know what? I can't turn down those views. I just can't turn down those views. Frankly, Vosros, Tavern Tycoon is the only thing that's budging the needle on my channel. And I'm not, at the end of the day, this is still a hobby for me. It's an incredibly time-consuming, expensive hobby that takes up most of my day, but a hobby nonetheless. And Mrs. Dave and I were just talking about this. She's like, she kind of just checked in. She's like, you're still enjoying this, right? This isn't a burden to you. I'm like, no, it's not a burden. I love doing it. Yes, it's extremely hard work, and it's stupidly time consuming. I spend way more time on this channel than I do on my job, my actual job that gives me a paycheck. But I also want to grow the channel. I'm not, I always want more. I always want more. I want it to, you know what? I just want more people watching so I can check in with more cool people. I have met so many cool people. Well, not met them in person, not one of them, but I have met so many cool people doing this channel, and I want more of them, frankly. As I've always said, if I put a video out and nobody's watching it, that doesn't benefit either of us. That doesn't do you any good, and it doesn't do me any good. If you don't want to watch it, well, that's no fun for you. And if I don't, if nobody's watching it, that's no good for the channel. So this is a very, very long-winded monologue on the worst summer the channel has ever had, which is I am more focused now on clearing some stuff out of the channel, YouTuber's life, clearing some stuff out of the channel. Oh my God, you're finally building the wind turbine. Thank you, Sion. You're such a welcome addition to this colony. I'm so glad we Mike Tyson'd you into loving us. And focusing a little more on games I can get in and out of in, say, half a dozen episodes. Tops. Maybe 10, if it's good. If it's getting a ton of views. But I need to be a little more rapid fire, because that's what's going to get, and I know this myself. I experience this when I put out a one-shot video on some little indie game or something. It always does better than anything I've got running long-term. The dedication is, and enjoyment is a good sign. It is. I've never stopped enjoying it, Knox. There are absolutely days where I wake up and go, I cannot record anything today. Or I wake up and go, oh, God, I got to play that game again. YouTuber's life. But ultimately, I still enjoy it. I have a ton of fun. I have a ton of fun meeting new viewers and hanging out with you guys, long-term viewers and incredibly dedicated friends of the channel. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I know I say that pretty much every single weekend, but I really am. I really am. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. But I want more of you. I want more of you. You guys are cool. I want to go find other cool people that can hang out with us on the weekends and check in and leave funny comments like Vossross does, and just hang out. So that's the long and the short of it. So I forget why I even started this conversation, monologue really, but I want to kind of freshen things up a little bit and clear out. I'm not even going to call it dead weight from the channel, because even something like YouTuber's Life gets views, it gets interaction. But the way that game goes, I may literally never finish it. I may be playing that forever with the computer AI just slightly ahead of me. So there's a point where I'm just like, okay, we have to end this. Speaking of ending things, we've researched machining. Great. I would actually like to hustle over to package survival meal, because I want to start researching the things that we need to move. So I'm just going to knock that little one out of the box there, tick that little box off, so we know we can put some prepackaged meals together. They're not going to go horribly bad on our journey, and we can clear out of there. So all of that is good. We killed a couple of deer. That's fantastic. That's we'll slaughter them and butcher them. It'll all be good. It'll all be good. Which is one of the coming back to the monologue here. A couple of people are like, oh, hey, you were going to start playing XCOM 2. Why don't you do that on the channel? Because XCOM 2, or War of the Chosen, rather. War of the Chosen, obviously. Because when I did XCOM 2, that was 45 episodes with a 2-hour finale. So there's another 3 or 4 episodes right there. Probably would have been closer to 48 or 49 if I'd edited that last one up. But honestly, it was just too much fun. I couldn't stop playing that episode. I had nowhere to break it where it was going to be good. So, sorry, I will never do a 2-hour video again. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I'm very sorry. Just skip to the end. Spoiler alert, I win. So when I was doing XCOM War of the Chosen, oh, wow, you're going to put that on the channel. If XCOM 2 took me 45 episodes, War of the Chosen could take me 100. So, hey, Lynn, welcome. You use Tic Tacs too. Oh. You can do better than that, Vossross. You're better than that. That was low rent for you. I expect better from you, frankly, in terms of wordplay and puns. So what did we get the wind? Yes, we got the wind turbine done. And it's totally blocked by trees because it's taken them forever to build it. So go ahead and start chopping now. Just cut everything. Everything that lives around here can go. Thank you. I did designate plants. Thank you very much, game. Hang on. Psychic drone. Oh, dear. Right. Everyone's going to be a little sad if they're a woman. So that's going to happen. Are we still on medium speed? Yeah, we are. Oh, we have, no power. Again. Are you blocked by something? No, you're fine. You're totally fine. And you built that bed, which is good, so if we get another prisoner, we'll know what to do about that. And they're all off to clear these. Good. So when they've cleared that, then that wind turbine will kick on. I don't feel it's really properly connected, so let me just throw that in there as well. So we must have been doing okay at digging the steel. Yeah, we are working on that. We got some more queued up. Excellent. Excellent. Good. All of that is good. That is all broadly good. So yeah, clearing stuff out of the channel. Forged of Blood, I recorded the last one, because that's a huge game. There's no way I'm going all the way through Forged of Blood, but I did find a nice point to break it where it was basically the end of the first act of the game. Like, you know what, that's cool. We're done with that one. Great game. Not really any views on it, but great game. It's really, really fun, and definitely I recommend it. Very, very kind of casual strategic thing with weird gray moral choices in it. You are making kibble. Excellent, excellent. So YouTuber's life will end one way or another, shortly. Not after, not the episode I just recorded, but it's going to end sooner rather than later. And I'm having a think about Evil Genius, but I'm actually getting pretty far in Evil Genius. I think I just want to see how the next one goes and see how the story progresses, because I feel it is conceivable I could finish the game in a reasonable period of time. Consider it a belated spring clean of the channel, sweeping up the proverbial game dust. Exactly. The simulator one I like, because that's my whole point, is to get in and out of those. I want to do rapid fire simulator games because there's a ton of them out there, and they're all vaguely kind of fun, and kind of a nice little theme of looking for a new job through simulator games. I got to say, the Underground Toaster Racket is very promising. If I'd known thieving was going to be as easy as people just leaving their keys lying around, I would have become a thief ages ago. I didn't know it was so damn easy to do this. I mean, occasionally you get tased, but apparently in whatever community we live on, the police operate on a catch and release program. Tase him and then just leave him in the street, and he respawns. So that. And then I'll, think about what else is going on. There's a couple of things coming up in the future. September has got if everything gets released on time, it's got more than a couple of cool things I'd like to check out. And possibly do. We'll see. But it's got some cool stuff coming up. Summer was miserable. Wow. This was, and I cannot stress this enough, and I am not, again, this is not a poor me or a pity me, but damn, this was the worst summer the channel has ever had since I started it. I actually had better growth on day one than I did over this summer. And it was just such a big crash coming off of April and May when, we passed 1K, and then, oh my God, it was 1,100, and then, oh my God, it was 1,200. Like, this is great. And then June hit, and everything just screeched to a halt. It's like I blew all four tires on the highway. It was that kind of like, whoa, what just happened here? Again, not a pity me, not a poor me, just sort of a, that was a bit of a shock kind of thing. It's always a roller coaster. It's always up and down. But it was, there's no other way to describe it. It was like you're doing 70 on the highway and you blew all four tires and just skidded into the ramp. So fall, we'll see what fall does. I'll keep plugging along regardless. I will keep moseying along with things and trying to find neat things to play. Penge, how's the research going? Pretty good. You're not bad at this. Who's having a minor break risk? Mech. Okay. Could you break down after you've got that compacted machinery? Because we kind of need that. Sion, you're just sitting on a tree. Okay, you're watching the sunset. That's delightful. That's not really getting anything done, though, now is it? That's not really getting the job done. Oh, the wind turbine's working and is not obstructed by anything. Good, and we got a good bunch of wood out of that, too. Cool, good deal, guys. What else needs to happen around here? All right, what is the logical next step here? We've got our power situation kind of sorted out. We've got heat. Oh, I have 4 heaters. Oh, we're going to be fine for heat. I am not worried about heat in the winter. I will think about putting a vent... Actually, just on the off chance I get a prisoner sooner rather than later, I'm going to put a vent in here now because I don't want to make a hole in their wall if we have a prisoner in there because, you know, prisoners are famous for just walking out of places that they don't want to be contained in anymore, you know, because they're prisoners. So let's make sure we don't knock a hole in the wall. Then let's make a hole in the wall now. And Sion, are you off to do that? You are totally off to do that. Sion, you are an all-star. You are... Mech, what are you doing? You're meditating. Is that really helping the colony? And does anyone at all want to get on doing any of this clothing that I've got queued up for you to do? Who is actually assigned to that? Whose deal is that? Tailoring. No one's high priority on it, which is probably part of the problem. Is anyone really good at it? Penge is actually pretty decent at that. Yeah, go ahead and Penge, you're in charge of clothes now. And research and shooting. That's a lot. Did you know with Bobcat, the Jupiter plant in the game Stalker was kept open for years after the incident at the Chernobyl reactor? Like in the game, it was used to produce military equipment. You are well into Stalker. You are nothing but Stalker lately. You are a hard taskmaster. I am. Yeah. If I could control the dogs in RimWorld, I'd be hard taskmastering you prior to your death. I'd have you hauling everything. Dogs are great for that. Dogs are absolutely fantastic at the hauling. Because they'll just do it. They'll just passively do it. And you don't need to pay attention to them, which is super. Penge, what do you have to do now? You're eating. Okay, good. Could you work on the clothing? I would love to see you getting on that next. No, you're going to have a nap. Stabby, you're just staring at the heater. You're praying. You're praying to the heater. Okay, it's actually not the worst thing in the world. I mean, nice to be warm. And Mech, you're probably going to bed. Yeah, everyone's kind of going to bed. All right, let's just blaze through this day. While the exact details of what the plant produced are still largely unknown, it is assumed that the plant produced computers for Soviet military aircraft. One day you won't be late. You can be as late as you want, Willow Stabby Prescott. I'm just glad you're here. That's all. I don't care what time people show up. I'm just glad they're here. I really am. We just had a long conversation about that, actually. Well, I say conversation, mostly monologue. Because, you know, it's just me. Oh, Penge, you're working on the clothing. Oh, good. Apparently we need warm clothes. So, you know, go ahead and get on that, please. And, okay, we can slow it down a little bit here. Sion, what are you off to do? Where are you going? Oh, you're taming the Muffalo again. Okay. Broadly handy. Pretty good idea. Penge, you... Wait, who was researching then? Was that Stabby doing research? I don't know. Why do we have a rock here? Somebody take the rock out of here. A bit off topic, but ever heard of Divinity Original Sin 2? Oh god, yes. Yes, absolutely. Played many, many hours of DOS 2. And DOS 1, for that matter. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you're new to... I mean, apparently. But yeah, sorry, it's just so rare when I know a game and somebody else doesn't. Usually people are telling me what games exist. Yeah, I love DOS 2. We are more than excited. More than excited. And when I say we are more than excited, I see I'm basically ready to pee myself. That, was it Larian, Boss Ross? Larian is did DOS 2? Is doing Baldurs Gate 3. So if you love DOS 2, they're doing Baldurs Gate 3. And I think I just peed myself with excitement. Oh, okay, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, a person. We can capture them. Okay, good. Where are they? Great. Pause the game. His name is Slick. We need to have this person in our colony just so we can say Slick. Right. You are now... I'm so glad I built this bed now. You are now a prisoner bed. And we should probably actually start to make this reasonably nice in here. We don't need to. It's just a prisoner bed, but we will. You can have... Oh, what would you like? A dresser? How about a dresser? You can have one of those sort of right there. And a light. Yeah, you should probably have a light around here somewhere. There we go. Okay, where did Slick go? He was over here somewhere. There he is. Okay, somebody go capture Slick. Apparently there's a tiny bit of asbestos flooring in the closet. Oh dear. Oh dear. Tiny bit. You know, actually, if you don't disturb asbestos, it's basically okay. It's only when you start kicking it up into the air that you're all going to die. They totally deserve to make BG3 after DOS 2. Yeah, no kidding. It's just... There could not possibly be a better company to make Baldur's Gate 3 than Larian. Only been waiting 15 freaking years. Yeah, you and me both. I think really, I'm glad we waited so long so that it can be... I mean, it's not going to be DOS 3. I don't think it's going to be DOS 3 at all, but you know what? Hell, even if it is, I'm totally okay with that. You're playing horseshoes. Capture this guy. Or rescue him. Oh, okay. Yeah, but if we rescue him, then he might just leave. I'm okay with angering this faction. No, maybe I'm not. Alright, rescue him. Just rescue him. I'll turn that into a hospital bed, I guess. He's not going to join our colony now. It's not fair. No, not a medical bed for prisoners, just a medical bed. Okay, because they'll probably come over and murder us. What is my opinion of crumpets? They are awesome. They're not English muffins, I might add. They're not English muffins. They're very close, but crumpets are not English muffins. I like both. I enjoy both. Perhaps too much. Perhaps way too much. Oh, wait, you still don't have hot water, Stabby? It's been like a week. Holy moly. What are you doing? Can you, like, go to your neighbor's house or something to shower? I mean, you probably don't know your neighbors very well at this point, but be a good time to introduce yourself. Hi, we're new, and we would like to shower in your house. You just... yeah, completely different. I don't think they're completely different. I think they are different. But yeah, yeah, that's crazy, Willow. There are 2 English gods in Carry On Cleo, Tee Up, and Crumpet. The Carry On series. God, my mother hated those. She hated the fact that I loved them. Because when you're 12, those are like the funniest things in the world. They are still very good because there's some subtle humor in there too, amongst all the bawdiness and, well, you know, breast jokes, basically. I've been boiling water and washing my hair in the sink. This is awful. Oh, wait, why do we have 2 hospital beds? I didn't want 2 hospital beds. Okay, does everyone else have a bed? Mech, Stabby, Sion, and Penge. Oh, alright, well, this doesn't need to be... That doesn't need to be a medical bed, then. That's fine. Slick, what exactly is your problem? Blood loss, cut, bruise, and gunshot. Okay. We'll deal with you. We'll deal. So, Dorkling, you just had an English muffin for the first time recently. They are very good. Can't wait for Divinity Fallen Heroes. I don't know that one. Now, see, now you got me. I don't know the one. Larian take on XCOM-style strategy, so turn-based tactical. I don't know Divinity Fallen Heroes. I'm kind of drifting off while I'm looking for it in Steam as I'm streaming here. What does Divinity Fallen Heroes do for a living? Hang on. DIV. Original Sin 2. INIT. No, that's not a T. Doodly doodly. Okay, Enhanced Edition, Divine Divinity. I already have all of these. Anthology. No. Okay. Doesn't look like it's got any sort of Steam page yet. They aren't a common thing in England, ironically. No, we're good at that. We're good at basically putting other countries' names on our food. So, you know, we have English muffins and French fries and tacos. So, yeah, we're excellent at that. We love appropriating other people's concepts and putting them on our food. Mac, I kind of need you to... I know you're training an alpaca. Could you actually deal with the wood generator, please? That would be a much more valuable use of our time. So, hang on, I'm just scrolling up on chat here. I feel I've missed a few things. Nope, my opinion on crumpets. I have given that. I have totally given that. Vampire the Masquerade games. Well, what is it? It's early next year for Bloodlines or whatever it is. Not on Steam yet. Release date is to be announced. Has its own website. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Fair enough. Now, I watched, if you're interested, Knox, there's a good interview with, I think, one of the devs from Larian and one of the guys from, basically, wait, who's doing Dungeons and Dragons now? Who's in charge of that now? Because it's not who it used to be when I was a kid. But whoever actually has the Dungeons and Dragons license, the head of that, there's an interview with them. Anyway, long story short, Larian and D&D sitting down, being interviewed about what the ideas are behind Baldur's Gate 3. And, Mech and Alpaca 3 have formed a bond. Cool. And it's a really good interview. It's Wizards of the Coast. Thank you. Jeez, I don't know, there's a mental block on that. But, they do an interview together because Wizards of the Coast is, obviously, has more than a couple of ideas about what Baldur's Gate 3 should be, and Larian is very open to them, and they're trying to, basically the whole, without, you know what, let me do an encapsulation of the interview. It's basically Larian and Wizards of the Coast saying, how do we possibly cram literally everything into this game, and still make it work as a game? Like, actually, because it's got to have mechanics and it's got to work. You can't possibly put every single thing that's in D&D into a game. And the one of the examples they used was a wish spell. Well, there's no possible way you could anticipate what every single player would want out of a wish spell. I will probably tell you that, knowing many gamers that I know, 65% of them would probably involve scantily clad women. But I remember one of the Baldur's Gate has a limited wish spell, and it just basically gave you, 5 options or something. Like, here's what you can wish for. But anyway, it's a really good interview if you dig it up. It's a long interview. It's not a short interview, but it's basically the two of them being interviewed about how do you possibly put D&D into a game, knowing that Larian tries to cram as much as is humanly possible into a game. Like, they just throw everything into a big, huge bucket and somehow make it work. I don't know how they do it, but they somehow make it all work. Day that BG3 comes out, my free time is getting obliterated. Yeah, I hope they're going to announce a release date well in advance so I can schedule time off. I'm not even sure. Okay. So let's say BG3 comes out tomorrow, and I have given myself appropriate time off. There's 2 frames of thought here. Slick is no longer incapable of walking. Good for him. Would you like to join our colony? Please say yes, because I didn't take you prisoner. I could have done that. I could have Mike Tyson'd you into loving us, but I didn't. So we're never. He's just going to leave. We're going to heal him. We're going to waste our medicine on him, and he's going to leave. So let's assume, for argument's sake, that that's out tomorrow, and I have plenty of free time. I could either say, you know what, I'm War of the Chosening this. I want to play it by myself for my own gratification, my own pleasure. I don't want to feel pressured to record it or anything like that, so I'm just going to sit down and play it. Which is, what I did with Divinity Original Sin 2, amongst my many rerolls of that. Or do I say, you know what? Let's just freaking stream it blind and see what happens, because that's kind of the way I'm thinking. Like, if it came out tomorrow, I had the time off, I might just, fire it up, install it, and hit record, basically hit stream, and see what happens. So we'll see. I mean, we've got a long way to go. Long way to go before we have to even think about that kind of choice. But that might be a way that I go on that. Mech, what are you up to? Oh, you're researching. Are you good at that? You're meh at it? That's basic. Actually, you're almost done, which is good. And Penge, you're almost done with whatever clothing you're making here. Where are you people putting this clothing? Because I feel it should be going into the storeroom. Is that the first thing you've finished? It can't possibly be the first thing you finished. It's the first thing you finished. You are the slowest tailor ever. Who is in the bed at the top right corner? That's Slick. He just crash landed close to us, and we had the option of either taking him prisoner, which would have been great, or healing him. I mean, if we'd taken him prisoner, we would have healed him too, but, we would have obviously converted him over to our colony if we'd taken him prisoner. But that will really, really anger his faction if we take him prisoner, and they'll probably come and try and murder us. So we're just healing him. And then what will very likely happen, there's a chance he could join our colony. Oh, the other bed. That's a brick, Willow. That's a brick. That's nobody. It's a brick. So back to Slick. So once again, just for clarification, Slick, brick, Slick, brick. Neither of those things are Slick Rick, rap star from the 80s, but this is Slick, this is a brick. So Slick will likely just get up and leave and, not bother with us anymore, but his faction will like us a little more, I guess. Why is there a brick in the bed? I don't know, Willow. Welcome to RimWorld. We put a brick to bed. It was very sleepy. I'm waiting for someone to do the Python reference, because I've already got it. I did the hypnotizing the brick. Nobody wants to do the hypnotizing the brick. You're going to put the brick to sleep. This is literally a Python sketch. So that. The brick sounds more useful than Slick. Yeah, basically. The brick is not bleeding to death and taking up all our medicine. So, this is Slick, this is a brick. Neither of them are Slick Rick. Got it. I wish I had a PNG of Slick Rick to throw up right now. That would really stab the point home, stabby. Penge, you're making more clothing. Super. And everyone else is in bed. Slick, how long until you're leaving us now that we've spent all of our medicine on you? You're still in severe pain. Good. Good. That pleases me. Don't know that one. No, okay. Well, good. I've successfully played my own game of Stump Dave and Python references. Yeah, there's a whole hypnotizing a brick and putting it to sleep. So I've done that. I've unintentionally done a Python sketch in RimWorld. Yay! Go, Penge, are you off to bed or are you cooking food? Where are we at on that, actually? Oh, we've got 19 meals in now. And we still have 9 of the original survival meals that we came with. I mean, that's basically going to be fine. We could use some more meat, though. I think we've got... Well, actually... We've spent a lot of our food, and it's not even winter yet, although it's going to be tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Let's make sure we've got... No, don't kill our own animals. Just make sure we got plenty of things ready to be hunted. Ready to be slaughtered is what we're looking for. Penge! Welcome! Yes, you're Taylor Penge today, Penge. You are Taylor Penge, maker of parkas. Because winter is coming, so you kind of need to get on the parka. Penge, while you're here, let me introduce you to some new folks who have joined us. This is Slick, and this is a brick. Neither of these people are Slick Rick, 80s rap star. So, actually, neither of them are members of our colony. Oddly enough, the absolute very first words I heard when we joined are, Penge, you're making clothing. How odd. Okay, let's look at it this way, Penge. There are 4 colony members. At any given point of you tuning in, you're either going to hear me ranting about some nonsense, which we did that for like the first half hour, so I think we've kind of covered that. But basically, you've got a 25% chance, which is not small, a 1 in 4 chance that I'm talking about something you're doing in the game. It was better than me. I heard you're just staring at the heater. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, you're actually praying to the heater. Not even staring at it, but praying to the heater. I suspect it's a load of cobblers. Oh. Might be making a top hat and evening suit. Do we know bowler hat yet? I don't know if we actually know bowler hat. Yeah, we do. Okay, get one of those cooking too. Penge, you can wear a bowler hat. If you ever get around to making it, that is. But you can wear a bowler hat. This is a thing. You're going to shoot people in a bowler hat. My God, you'll be John Steed. Holy moly, you will be John Steed. You're going to get all shooty in a bowler hat, and I'll figure out if Stabby can somehow become Emma Peel. I pray my water heater works soon. You should be praying to your heater, Willow, because I think you need divine assistance at this point. I can't believe you've been a week without hot water. That's just stupid. I don't know how people can't fix these things. All right, yes, asbestos, that's terrible. But, fix the water heater. This is just crazy. There's a brick in my bed. Somebody may have bricked themselves. Oh, come on, you're better than that, Voss Ross. That was C game for you. I expect far better. Okay, everyone's in bed. Why are we moving so slowly? Let's speed it up a little bit here. Penn just got a bowler hat to make, and then he's going to become John Steed. It's going to be awesome. Nobody's growing anything because it's about to be winter soon. That's good. We have finished packaged survival meal. Now, what else would we need to... Oh, hang on. Let me just get out of here and slow it down. Things are going to happen. What else might we need to leave? That's kind of my overall goal, is to get out of this area and go to a different area. Because this area sucks for mining. Absolutely terrible. Been on the phone all day yesterday. I feel there's got to be some sort of liability on somebody's part here. I don't... Well, actually, now I'm thinking about rental issues. I was going to say, I mean, you can't legally not have hot water. Someone will call you soon. So, like here, and I don't know how I don't know how it works over there, but like technically, if they wanted to get really hardcore about it, we could not live in a house unless it had hot water. I mean, that's what you need for a certificate of occupancy. You can't own a house that doesn't have hot water. And definitely not if you're renting. You are under very strict legal obligation to provide hot water. So maybe none of those things apply to you, but this is a week you haven't had hot water. Transport pods. That's way down the line, Penge. I'd have to get microelectronics. Actually, it's not way down the line. It's 2 things down the line. Microelectronics would take me ages. I was actually just thinking of a regular old on-foot caravan, Penge. That was kind of my thing. Devil Strand is apparently useful, resilient clothing. Really? Because I just got some of that. I got, well, not much. I've got 25 of it. And I think there might be some more kicking around here somewhere. It just crash landed in front of us. So we'll think about that. No, I was just thinking about just a regular old getting out on foot kind of caravan, which is why I had them make the survival meals, because you can travel with those and they don't go bad. So on that, I probably shouldn't do it now, because we're about to get into winter, and therefore we probably shouldn't be spending our food making survival meals. So we'll probably get through the winter. This is okay. I've got a plan. Did you spot IEDs in the tech tree? You absolutely did. Absolutely did. As well as bionics and all sorts of stuff. We embrace transhumanism here in the wee hours. And Bobcat. Me and Bobcat. Basically, we're all about the transhumanism. So I will, at some point in time, turn somebody into RoboCop if I can help it. And flamethrowers. Yes, flamethrowers are nice. Yeah, there's all sorts of way to murder people in this game. No shortage of the murder around here. What was my plan? Oh, okay, so I have a plan. My plan is, we get to spring. We start growing some more food. We start hunting some more things, and we start making packaged survival meals. We tamed a Muffalo. We've named him Muffalo 1. Oh, great. Welcome to the team, Muffalo 1. You need to be restricted to the animals area. There you go. I will probably slaughter you later, but that's okay. It'll be fine. That's largely why I get Muffalos, is for the wool, and in desperate times, a lot of meat. And just in a pinch, a Muffalo can feed you for a very, very long time. Speaking of hunting things, Penge, what do you have to do? Oh, you're going to go shoot a deer. Okay, good luck with it, because you didn't have too much luck with the turkey. Okay, you missed, but you only missed a little bit. That one you completely missed. That was a complete flub, and that was a complete flub. Are we going to shoot this deer within the reign of the current monarch? Oh, wow. Apparently so. Sorry. What'd you headshot the thing? Are you playing Hitman here? It's just me. It's just like Penge carried a large severed leg into the pantry. Did I allow for cannibalism? Oh, no, it's a deer. It's a deer. Deer, slick, brick. That sounds like the opening to a really fun letter. I kind of want to write that letter now. So, yeah, and here comes another one. Yeah, so we got some deer. That'll be good. And we're butchering one of them right now. So what else? Get through the winter. Just survive the winter is the goal. And then start amassing tons of food. We can start doing that during the winter. We can just hunt like crazy during the winter. And then what does it actually take to make a packaged survival meal for a start? I should know that. What does that take? Well, cooking 8, that's fine. Oh, we don't have a good enough cook to do this. That's fussy. Okay, I guess we're not going anywhere quite as fast as I thought. Is anyone going to be level 8 soon? Not Penge. Nope, not today. Nope. Nope. And, okay, of all of... you know what? I gotta prioritize Sion on cooking because... Yeah, you are... You know what? You're always cooking. You are priority 1 on cooking only because I need you to level up. I need you to get your cooking skill faster. Dear Slick, I got you a pet brick. Get well soon. I'm totally doing that. Somebody find me a real-life person named Slick who isn't Slick Rick, because I think he's dead. So he won't get well soon, and giving him a brick will not help. So I need a real-life person named Slick who is not Slick Rick, because we believe Slick Rick might be dead. We're not 100% on that. We're like, 67 to 71% on that. And if Slick Rick is indeed dead, then he doesn't need a brick. It's not going to help him get well soon, because he's not getting well at all. So I need somebody different. If anyone wants to get Googling, that would be cool. Speaking of Slick, how are you? How are you doing, Sparky? Still severe pain. You're just taking up a bed. I'm just saying, you're just taking up a bed, man. It's no good. The Muffalo is more valuable to me than you are, sir. I say that, actually. What are you good at? Oh, you're terrible. You're absolutely terrible at lots of things. You will not do cooking. And you will not do art. And you are anti-intellectual. You are so anti-intellectual, you won't even think about being smart. You refuse intelligence. Can mail a brick legally. It's going to cost you. They're not light. They're not light. It's going to cost you some. Slick Rick is still alive. Okay, good. That's why I was not 100% on that, because as I say, I was about 67 to 71%, and the odds didn't work out for me there. So Slick Rick is still alive, so we could send him a brick. Is he ill? Will the get well soon thing have an impact? I mean, the brick will have an impact. Because he's probably going to drop it or something. No wonder he was almost dead on the ground. Okay. Do we, as a collective, want to mail a brick to Slick Rick, who is not dead, which is a surprise to me. I kind of thought he was. I seem to recall it was one of those tragic died too soon rap star things, but no, apparently he's just fine. Maybe. He might be ill. I don't know. Maybe he has a cold or something, and we should send him a brick to get well soon. Cheap to mail a foam brick. Yeah, we could do that. It's not as exciting as a real brick. Might sound a little stalkery to send him a brick with that message. I so want to do that now. Just a brick with a little note that says "Get well soon" to Slick Rick. I desperately want to do this. I would also be arrested for that, I'm sure. I think Slick Rick would make such a big deal of that just so he could become relevant again. It would be like a remember me moment. Like, I've got a stalker sending me a brick making aspersions about my health. Yeah, it is a little stalkery. You're not wrong. That it's probably not jail time, but it's certainly a stern talking to from the local authorities. Like, hey, stop bugging Slick Rick. He's not dead yet. Penge, what are you making now? What are you making now? You're making a parka. Good. Yay. We need one of those. Winter is tomorrow, effectively. And Muffalo, how are you doing? Do I have enough sleeping spots? Oh, yeah, I got plenty of sleeping spots. They can sleep all they want. Now I want to make a bunch of bricks advertising window repair shops. That's actually pretty good. I like that. You know what? Make tiny bricks, though. So, because people don't want to carry... Because you basically be passing them out like business cards. You have to make them kind of tiny so people could put them in their pocket. Don't hand them an actual real brick, because they are not going to carry that around, no matter how funny that may be. Thinking a little chat with the FBI. Could be an FBI thing. Yeah, well... I suppose if we mailed the brick... Now, I'm just going to assume for argument's sake that alive or dead, Slick Rick is not in the state that I live in. So let's assume for argument's sake he's in California. Because, I just assume that anyone who is ever mildly famous lives in California. That's where all the famous people go to live and die. So let's assume he's in California. Let's assume, for argument's sake, that Slick Rick lives in California. I am now mailing a brick with a vaguely threatening message attached to it. I mean, it's not overtly threatening. It's not like I'm going to murder Slick Rick. Oh, goddamn, I just got put on a watch list for that. All right, I'm really not. Sorry. Actually, I don't know if the FBI would care, but let's assume, again, for argument's sake, that they would care. So I have now mailed a brick across state lines. Now that is when it becomes a federal issue. So that would be an FBI thing. They've got the word federal in their title. Also, Best Pal and Thief Simulator. I haven't actually done that yet. I'm still on crowbars, Phosphorus. Even though I know how to throw a brick, I haven't done it yet. Instrument mentioned that he was blinded in one eye when a window shattered next to him when he was 18. Yeah, he had the whole big jewelly eye patch thing. It was kind of his trademark. He sort of looked like a pirate and sort of looked like kind of a doofus. Trapped in America, and if he leaves, he would not be let back in. He was born in London and once shot a guy. Wow. Slick Rick's more interesting than I thought. Just imagine the mailman handing over the brick and dropping it on his foot. Is the message prophetic? Indeed. Power is going out. That probably means nothing at all. That just means it's not very windy out right now. That's fine. That'll kick back in at some point. Although that could be a bit of a problem over winter if we keep losing heat. It's probably not going to stay out for long. And I flat out don't have the resources to build another wind turbine. I suppose I could build another wood generator. We do have the tree population is coming back, so we could do something along those lines. In fact, why don't you guys cut down all those trees while I'm thinking about trees? So the power, we'll figure out the power. I can deal with that. Whether that's another wood turbine generator or another wind turbine generator, whatever. And those are basically the only options I've got, right? Oh, I researched solar. I totally forgot I researched solar. Okay, what does that take? 100 steel. Okay, get it queued up at least. I'm going to put that over here because that will be one less area where trees are going to grow. Oh, all right, we need more steel, guys. How are we doing on the mining? Oh, we actually probably have enough for that. That's cool. Go ahead and map out some other areas here. Did you guys ever get started on the stuff I mapped out up here? Yeah, you made a start on it. Okay. Good. Steel is coming under control. Batteries would be handy. That would be. We'll work on batteries. What did I assign a research project? I did not. Oh dear. Well, you know what? Now that you're saying batteries, it's actually really quick to research. So sure, go ahead and get that, and then we'll look at some other things. Probably hydroponics is going to come up soon. I need batteries with wind turbines and solar generators. Yeah, I didn't realize we weren't researching anything. So cool. We'll get some batteries. Figure out where the heck I'm going to put those. I'll put one over in the storage area here. If it blows up, well, if it blows up, it blows up. Things happen. Oh, a visitor. Oh, things to trade. Good. Jump to that location, please, and slow it down. Who did we say was good at being chatty? It was Mech, right? Yeah, Mech's good at being chatty. How far away is this guy? I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit closer. Oh, what are you? You're a timber wolf, and you're injured. Should I hunt you? I'd love to. What's the taming level on that, though? I feel that's going to come back to bite us. Pun fully intended. I could just kill it. I'd really like it. What's, no handler can do it. Okay, so it's 7. That's fine. Cancel that. Cancel that. Oh, wait, Mac. Oh, there's a dead turkey. Somebody go get that. It's still fresh. There's all sorts of good stuff around here. Oh, I'm just noticing now, we did land close to a steam vent, so when we get steam power, that'll be nice and close. And, Mech, wake up and talk to this guy. He might have some cool things. You should tame it and call it Dorkling 2. Unfortunately, we cannot Dorkling. We're too dumb about animals to tame that thing. Although it is injured, I might just go kill it for the meat. It's not really going to fight back. So, alright, what do you got, sweetheart? You got, potentially legal or illegal substances, depending on what state you live in. You got a tinfoil hat. That's nice. You don't really have a lot. You don't really have anything I want. I mean, I guess I could get some medicine, but there's plenty of it growing around, and we're actually not hurting for medicine. And you don't really want anything I have. Okay, I think you can broadly just leave, if I'm going to be honest. You know what? You can have those pants that we never wore. There, that's 6 silver. have fun with those. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined just to kill the Timberwolf. We can't tame it. And wait, is that another dead thing? Is that another dead turkey? Who's killing all the turkeys around here? Go get that. All sorts of dead things. We can't tame it, and it is injured. So I don't feel it's gonna fight back with any... Is that another dead thing? It's dead tortoise. Oh, it's desiccated though. Yeah, skip that. Probably don't eat that. Where did the Timberwolf go? Where did the... can I, like, zoom in on them? Oh, it died, I think. Oh, no, but it's getting ready to. Yeah, somebody just hunt this. It's... Yeah, chances it's going to attack me. I don't think so. It's basically on death's door. I think we got that one. So anytime anyone wants... Where do we live? There we are. Dave sees dead things. Yeah, plenty of them. And they're tasty. There's all sorts of dead turkeys out here. This is like Thanksgiving. Pench, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're hunting the Timberwolf. And you're also hauling a rock. Okay. Good initiative there, sir. Good initiative. Leaving the map because of dangerous temperatures. That's fine. Good. Were we concerned about them? And have we... Yeah, we've said we can get this turkey. So everybody go get yourself a turkey. It's like a turkey for everyone here. Need flesh to get through the winter. Indeed. I don't... Sion, I know I didn't sign up any cannibals when we formed the colony. Sion, you're not a cannibal, right? Is that correct? You are not a cannibal, you're a jogger. Totally different. Totally different. One of them is into running, the other one eats people. So totally different thing. Oh, you already... Okay, yeah, it didn't take much to get the Timberwolf. That thing pretty much went down with a good gust of wind. I feel like I should put a door here. I mean, it's not that far to walk all the way around here, but it is a length, I guess. Doing the Stone Age teenager hunter, listening to rock while hunting. Ah, that's better. That's more what I expect. Maybe we should just queue up some more meals. We're almost out of veggies. We've got a little bit of rice left, but not much. I should probably make some kibble while I can. I don't think that's going to be enough to get the winter through. So yeah, get a little bit more kibble going on, please. Not a ton, because there will be some things hopefully around for the animals to eat. Cannibalism is no good if you're a jogger. Fatty meat with little protein. Better off eating whole grains and chicken. If chickens eat chicken, is that cannibalism? Probably. I mean, that kind of stands to reason. Are you still working on the parka? Okay, well, a parka is a big garment. I get how it might take some time to do that. But I want you to get on the bowler hat issue. I'm very concerned about that. So get that done and then get up and do some other things. We've got lots to do around here, people. Lots to do. Slick, you're just taking up a bed. That's all you're doing, Sparky. Just taking up a bed. How are you any closer to getting this done? Little bit. Okay. Little bit. Right. And do you have anything else queued up after that? That would be my next question. Yeah, you got to make the hat. And then you got to make another hat. Okay. That's fine. Do that. What does the hat take? Can we make that out of that devil strand thing? How, show me some info on this, please. Yeah, details. That's what I want. You can do it. You totally can do it if you want. It only requires 20 ingredients. You know what? That hat, make that out of devil strand. Why not? Go ahead and do that. So make a bowler hat out of devil strand, if you could, please. It takes a long time to make a coat. There's all kinds of parts that have to be pieced together. A good one could take weeks. Well, then I'm feeling pretty good because it's really only taken Benj about a day and a half. So I'm feeling pretty good about that then. Still saying I need warm clothes. Penj, would you like to wear this? Oh, you already are. Yeah, you just threw that right on. And now you're going to work on the hat. Super. A little selfish, because you're really only making clothes that you're going to wear. But, you know, it's working, I guess. Difference right now between slick and the brick. Right now, the brick is useful if you build something. It earned that bed. That's very true. We should build something with that brick. What is that brick? Is that marble? It's slate. Okay. Do I have enough to make a slate floor? Not even close. I should queue up some more stone blocks to be made. I think we're fine on meat. Especially if we pick off a couple of more animals over the winter. And we've got, well, we only have 15 meals in stock. I like to see some more of that. Not gonna lie, like to see a few more of those. But there it is. Let's queue up a turkey or two. And maybe a couple of bucks. Haha, a couple of bucks. I just got my own joke. Yay! Oh wow, you're just tearing through that hat. Oh, that you did the toque with that. Oh, I thought I assigned that for the bowler hat. No, I didn't. That was me. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. No, I did have that queued up. It must just assign them to all of them. Then, in that case, I kind of wish I'd known that. I would have made the toque first and then taken all that down for the bowler hat. Oh well, whatever. It'll be fine. Are you going to immediately throw that on? No, you're not. Would you like to? Because you don't have a hat. Never mind. Sion can wear that. Wear that hat, and you're off shooting things. Excellent. Turkeys only cost a couple of bucks. Stabby doesn't have a coat. Really? You don't have any kind of coat? Wow, you don't have a coat. Okay, we'll queue up another coat. That's cool. Yeah, make another parka. Anyone else not have good stuff? You have a wool parka. And Sion, you have a parka. And Pench has a parka. It's the Parka 4. That's what we're going to call them for right now. Well, when Stabby gets a parka, then they'll be the Parka 4. Parkour 4? You know what? I'm just going to stop that now. Right. Although the Devil Strand hat does look delightful. It's a nice bright red. I'm kind of digging that. Yeah, Sion, you're 100% on cooking. Because we just need you to level up. That's all that you just need to level up cooking all the time. In fact, I get some more meals queued up. Just so you'll do them. So we can take that out of there for right now because we're not going to make any of those. Get up to 25 meals at any one time. Which one's Kenny? Yeah, it kind of is, actually. I think Sion is Kenny. I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, it's the Parka 4. Or it will be when Pench makes the last parka. Mech, you're outside in the freezing cold playing horseshoes. Very, very sensible. Seems perfectly appropriate. And Sion is just like a machine cooking now. This is just a factory. Pench, how's the shooting things going? Oh, transport pod. Yay! Oh, wait. Okay. Civil servant. Right. I don't care about those words. Badly wounded. Not affiliated with any faction. Okay. So if I capture her, nobody cares. Great. Nobody cares if we capture you. Oh, there's a bunch more turkeys. And more Devil Strand. Oh, there's 34 Devil Strand up here. We can make another hat. All right, get me back to my house. Get. Where do I live? There we go. Okay, turn that back into a prisoner bed. They're going to have to live with the brick. But I'm basically okay with that. So if I... Oh, God, where did she go? Where are you, woman? Or person? I don't actually know your gender yet. I think it said female. Where did they go? Well, there you are, Dottie. I see you down there with the turkeys. Sion, capture her. Yeah, we're going to capture you. Because apparently nobody will care, Dottie. Nobody cares whether you live or die. Now that sounds sad now. But I have a plan, Dottie. My plan is we're going to Mike Tyson you into loving us. Then we'll be your family. And we'll make you a hat and a parka. And then we can be the Parka 5. Hey, Jules, welcome. Welcome, man. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine. We're about to capture this lonely, lonely person of whom apparently nobody loves her. But we're going to love her eventually when she loves us. Dorkling cares. Yes. Dorkling cares deeply about Dottie. Dorkling would probably care more if Dorkling was still a dog. How are we doing, Sion? Are we moving here? You're going to want to hustle this up a little bit? Dottie's close to death. Oh, I mined some jade. Should probably go get that. And seriously, can somebody go get this devil strand? Yeah, you can just pause researching to go get that. I feel that's something we should have. We can make another hat out of it. If you rescue her, she may auto-join the colony. And if she doesn't, you could then arrest and capture her. Yes, but I'm just going to eliminate the middleman and capture her. Because if she doesn't join, then I've got to start the process all over again, so to speak. So I think we just eliminate the middleman. Nobody loves her. So nobody is going to care if I capture her. And eventually we will Mike Tyson her into loving us. We will make her join us. She's probably terrible, but, well, she could be another Sion. What, Dottie? No, that's Sion. All right, we'll wait till Sion's got Dottie in bed, and then we'll check her out. Ooh, I could do with some more doors over here. A long way to walk. Move it along. I just want to get Dottie into bed with the brick. Because the brick's not giving up the bed. You're going to have to sleep with the brick. But after that, I want to check you out and see how valuable you're going to be. Hopefully you're not a 90-year-old bartender. Where? Oh, did she die? I don't think we got her here on time. Yeah, we dropped her somewhere. Sion's gone right back to cooking. Didn't get her back here quickly enough. Well, where is she? Oh, yeah, she's dead. Yeah, she's totally dead. She's frozen, though. So she won't spoil. It was a very long walk home. It was a very, very long walk home. Yeah. Were you any good? You weren't that great. Okay. I'm feeling a little... You were pretty good at intellectual. I'm not feeling that bad. Okay, that's unfortunate. Apparently you were an abrasive gay civil servant and a music lover. That's nice. Does that give you a perk? Artistic +5. Okay, cool. Yeah, we didn't get you back on time. All right. Yeah, I say time for meat, Vosros. We don't actually have any cannibals. I'd be more than happy to dish her up. Maybe we'll just leave her here, because it's going to be winter. She's not going to go off. She'll be there in the spring. She's not going to spoil, so maybe we'll get a cannibal by then. And, we'll be able to chop her up. Unfortunate, it was just slightly too long of a walk to get her into the prisoner bed. But there it is. What was your problem, apart from being dead? Oh, blood loss, gunshots, yeah, okay. You have no pain anymore, though. That's heartening, really. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. What about kibble? I made some more. Kibble. I could make more. How much? Yeah, we have a little bit of rice left. Do I still have that queued up? Oh, it's still queued up. They haven't done it yet. Somebody will get to that. Somebody will deal with that at some point. Okay. Mech's researching. Sion's in bed with fabulous new Devil Strand hat. Slick's still here. Are you leaving at any point, Slick? You have a cut and a bruise. Get out of bed. A cut and a bruise. Don't make me tell you what happened to Dottie. Okay, don't go there. Penge is asleep. Mech is probably going to sleep. Yeah, alright, cool. And winter will be tomorrow. We will be into winter. We got some food. We got some backup food. Winter has begun. Bang, right there. There we go. Winter has begun. And we got some more Devil Strand. We can make another hat. I just want to get that, because I'll totally forget that by the time we do this again. So I just want to make sure that this hat is made out of that. Okay, bowler hat, Devil Strand, do that. And I'm going to take this off of here for right now. I want a bright red bowler hat for Penge. That's how this is going to go down. Slick may actually be Kenny. Oh my god, we kind of killed Kenny, indeed. Can you make human kibble? Oh, I don't know. EF Random, welcome. I don't know. Let's find out. Can we feed Dottie to the animals? Sounds like a very RimWorld thing to be doing. Allow fresh, raw food, okay. Meat, vegetarian, or animal products. Okay, it doesn't specifically say what kind of meat. And there's no drop-down menu to, more finely tune what kind of meat. So, I'm going to say if we had chopped up Dottie, and I don't mean, if we had done it in the past, I mean if we had it on site right now. I think because it just says meat, then indeed we could make kibble from human meat. This is not a conversation you traditionally have with people. This conversation only happens with people who play games. So, can I feed a human to my pets? Really is what we're asking here. And I think the broad answer is I believe you can. Oh, Manhunters, hang on. Things are happening. They're chinchillas. They're chinchillas. It's a chinchilla. It's a single chinchilla. Okay. I think we're going to be able to cope with a single chinchilla. Although, actually, we're all inside and asleep. It might just bypass us. How close are you to our house? Actually, pretty damn close. Everybody wake up and go over here for right now. And then let's assign this a little more carefully. So, Penge, get in here and get ready to start shooting. Mech, I don't know, come over here and get ready to start shooting. And Stabby, you know your role. Get ready to stab. Here it comes, guys. Okay, we're not actually doing that well. If anyone wants to, we stunned it. Okay, I was going to send Stabby in, but nope. And Penge has been injured. Well, super. You've been injured by a chinchilla. What happened? You have a small bite. Okay. You have blood loss, though. Right, excellent. Good. Fantastic. It's the best way to make kibble. Human meat and hay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why we can't feed humans to our pets. So, the thing is, though, if I allow them to butcher Dottie, they're all going to get wicked bummed out because we butchered a human. It's going to surprise you to know. Now, let's just take your own house, wherever that may be, your own family, whomever that may be, whatever you choose to call a family. If you brought a human corpse into your kitchen and butchered it, people are going to be concerned. They're going to be concerned and pretty sad about that. So I don't really want the hit to their happiness by butchering a human in the colony, because they're all going to be really sad. The only people who wouldn't be sad are cannibals. They're thrilled by that. Those chinchillas have the ability to freeze your jawline, hence the name. Melee pawns at the front. It all worked itself out. It all seemed to work out. What difficulty? We're on Cassandra Classic. So just kind of normal. Everything normal. All the stats normal. Not super easy, not super hard. Oh, yeah, we can eat the chinchilla. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, they are allowed to get that. Good. They can go get the chinchilla, and we'll eat that instead of Dottie. Does Penge need heat in the room? We got a vent. We got a heater here. A heater here that's not powered right at this exact second, but that'll probably flick back on. Oh my god, a pirate merchant. Everything is happening right now. Alright, Mac, I need you to go trading again. Alright, we're gonna do this trader, and then I'm gonna call the stream. I keep wanting to end the stream, and then something else happens. Because, it's kind of RimWorld. You can feed the corpse as is, but you get less nutrition than if you butcher it. Yeah, exactly. People freak out about the smallest things, like butchering a human in everyone else's presence. They're really, really sad. The sort of one I'm running on my own time, the one I just sort of play for fun, has, I think, like 10 colonists, and 2 of them are cannibals. So we do keep an amount of human meat is around the colony at any one point. Maybe somebody raids us. Maybe they're killed. Maybe the cannibals go, yay, smorgasbord. So we have human meat on the colony, and boy, does it make some people sad. All right, what do you got? Oh, you have more slaves. Okay. Yeah, well, you are a slaver, so that does make a certain degree. Well, you're a pirate. Technically, you're a pirate. Is there anything we can sell you to get up to buying a human from you? Not really. Not even close. I could buy a boom rat from you, but I really don't want one. Oh, these all look really good, too. Okay, well, no, can't really afford anything from you. I need just a regular trader to come through. Just a generic trader, whatever it is, the bulk goods trader. Wonder that because they are injured. The heat thing? Yeah, I think the vent should keep that room fairly well heated. How warm is it in Penja's room right now? 17 degrees C. That's nice, right? What's that, like 102? 7? I don't know. Not having games, cannibalism, eating without a table. Smallest things make them upset. Yeah, it's true. Like, okay, you don't have a chess table and you're a little sad because you're bored. I just slaughtered and butchered a human in front of you and then ate him. Now I'm the bad guy and you're wicked bummed out about that or something. You need to arrest and sell one of your own colonists. Yeah, but I don't want to, because then I'm just trading one for one. I want an extra colonist. I don't want to trade one for another one, because all the ones I've got are basically okay. What I really want is more of them. I want more warm bodies. Is somebody, P.S., is somebody actually tending to Penge? Who's decent at medicine around here? Not you. You are. Are you? Where did Penge go? Are you tending to Penge? Yeah, prioritize that tending, please. Let's get him back up on his feet as soon as possible. Okay, I am definitely calling the stream there. We're running a little long, so I will end it with that. I've said it several times during this episode, but I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. It's awesome. I look forward to this every weekend. I look forward to every single weekend. I'm like, yay, we're going to stream again. I'm going to hang out with you guys. It's very cool. And if we're lucky, I might actually play some of the game we're supposed to be playing. Or I might just rant about channel growth for 30 minutes. Sorry about that. It's just been kind of on my mind a lot lately. That's been kind of occupying my mind. So that all came out. And Penge is back up and running. Awesome. Back up and running. That chinchilla just shrugged that right off. So, guys, I will call the stream here. I will see you tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Probably Baldur's Gate. Depending on what else happens, I might do, there might be sort of a surprise one-off, but we'll see. We'll totally see. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate that. So we'll call the stream there. We'll do Baldur's Gate tomorrow, or possibly a surprise one-off. I'm not sure. I'll post it on the channel in the morning, and hopefully YouTube will let you know that it's happening. But I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for coming by. Goodbye, and goodbye.